What's good, man? It's your boy Black Horseman back with another live stream. Breaking news, man. Desean Jackson is returning to Philly. He is a Philadelphia Eagle. I follow him on IG, and this man just went live on IG and basically let it be known. Number 10 is back in the building. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Desean Jackson. I always have been because we from the same area, man. Los Angeles, Long Beach area. You know what I mean? So I've always followed his career. Desean Jackson has extraordinary speed. Um, just his ability and not really being a big athlete. Sean Jackson probably soaking wet is like 175, 170. You know what I mean? Somewhere around in there. You know what I mean? So he's one of them guys, kind of like the Allen Iverson of football. You know what I mean? Like he's not the biggest guy out there, but his heart is can match up with the best of them. What's up, Charles D? Says, damn it, Panthers are slacking. What happened with the Panthers, Doc? But I mean, I'm proud of Desean, and you know what? He's happy about it. You know what I mean? Um, some people can get traded or sign with a certain team, and it may not be the team that they actually want to be with. But at the end of the day, man, like this is where Desean Jackson really got discovered. Where people really knew what he was all about was in Philly. When he was with Donovan McNabb, and then even with Michael Vick. And I just felt like that was the best quarterback wide receiver, duo right there. Michael Vick and Desean Jackson. I mean, Desean Jackson has had some incredible highlights. Yeah, Charles, he said he's fast and got hands. I mean, that's something you definitely got to have to be considered an elite wide receiver. And I just think that Desean Jackson, man, he's had some, ups and downs. This man has turned a negative situation into a positive. He lost his father, I believe, to cancer. And, I've always felt for this guy, man. But at the end of the day, this guy is still pushing, man. And, he may not, be on a Super Bowl type caliber team. But, he's in a position where, if he's happy, then I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan of Desean Jackson. Now I stay let it be known, like, I'm a Steelers fan, Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And my second favorite team at one particular time was the Philly Eagles when they had Michael Vick, when they had Desean Jackson, when they had Jeremy Maclin. And, it was beast mode. And they even had, what was his name? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute since they've been, that chemistry been together. But even Andy Reid, like I'm a fan of Andy Reid too. And it was just unfortunate, man, that chemistry got broken up. I literally felt like it was a strategic attack to break them apart because of the type of attention that they was able to draw, the numbers. You got this white coach, Andy Reid, and he's able to gather some coach up some young black, athletic, gifted, players. You know what I mean? And it was just like that was one of the most incredible football teams I had ever seen, despite them not winning a Super Bowl. Like Michael Vick, you know what I mean? Yeah, Sproles, and I mean it's just ridiculous. Charles D said he is now Jeffries, Al, Sproles, Ertz, and Jackson. Damn it, man. So I mean, I'm happy for Desean Jackson. I want to see what he's gonna be able to do. This guy, it's like it ain't over for him. It seems like it's a new fire has been lit in this guy. He's going back to the place where he literally made himself a name. With that number 10, people was like, usually number 10, you were like, that's a quarterback number or a kicker number. Desean Jackson went in there with number 10 and he made that shit hot. He made it hot. I'm like, what the? This nigga got number 10. He in here beast mode. You know what I'm saying? So I fucks with Desean Jackson, man. We from the same city. You feel me? So I fucks with Desean Jackson. He went to Long Beach Poly. This guy, man, he's an inspiration to any, young athlete, to no matter what you're going through, man, You can get through it. You know, this guy, like I said, he lost his pops. You know, I think it was literally right before he signed, or right around the same time he signed to get into the NFL. And you know, hey, at the end of the day, man, I salute this man. I salute this man. And I just want to say congrats to Desean Jackson, man, on his return to Philadelphia. And you know, I usually don't do all this, oh, breaking news, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I'm happy for the man. I'm happy for him. What's up, Angel Santos? He says, yo, my bro, salute UGC. Boxing Monster says Philly sucks, Cowboys for life. You big mad, ain't you, Boxing Monster? You big mad because, you know, Philly in your division. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's going to be rough, man. It just got that much more competitive in that NFC division, bro. So, you know, there it goes, man. I just wanted to break the news to y'all. Yeah, man. Of course, you know, I normally do the boxing stuff, but every so often, man, if it's something that I feel interested in, whether it's in football, basketball, you know, I'm gonna give my a few jabs at it. I'm gonna give my take on it. You know, and I'm a Desean Jackson fan. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like an athlete like Desean Jackson. Somebody who just lightning fast, man, quick out there, got hands. You know, only stand about what 5'10". You know what I mean? Maybe 170, 165, 170, but still, you know, is a threat on that field. You know what I mean? Still a threat on that field. Highlight is a highlight reel at any moment. Anytime you touch that ball, man, you just know if he got a little bit of space, it's highlight time, homie. He going to the house. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, you know, I ain't really been keeping up and following on NFL what they doing outside. Other than, you know, outside of the season, other than certain people that I might follow, like I follow certain people I follow on IG, like Adrian Peterson, um, Le'Veon Bell. I haven't heard really much on him yet. I'm a big Steelers fan, so you know, Antonio Brown left. He with the Raiders now, so whatever. Get up out of here, dog. You know what I mean? I'm big mad when it comes to my team. So it is what it is. We Steelers, I don't know what the hell we doing, man. I really don't know what we're doing. We lost Le'Veon. We lost Antonio Brown. It's rough, man. It's rough. It's rough for us. So I'm gonna just stay positive, man. Desean Jackson is in a good spot, and talking about my Steelers is that's bad news. You know what I mean? If I was gonna talk about Steelers, I would say bad news. You know, Steelers we trash. We trash going into 2019, 2020 season or whatever. But you know, salute to Desean. Charles D says, "Damn, Redskins signed Collins." So I don't even know who that is. He says your boys gave away to Antonio Brown. Yeah, we did, man. He said, who did Bell sign with? I have absolutely no idea, man, who Bell signed with. But two of the best, arguably the best wide receiver and the best running back in the NFL, we lost. You know what I mean? And that's just we just can't let that happen, man. You know, Boxing says Big Ben is a rapist. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, and then with Big Ben, with all the mistakes he's made throughout the season, I get it. This guy is you know, he's won what I believe like 2 Super Bowls, if I'm not mistaken. They got 2 Super Bowl rings, if I'm not mistaken. But you know, with all the outside stuff that he's done, you know, it's just, man, I'm just thoroughly disappointed in my team, Pittsburgh. I'm still Pittsburgh. I don't jump ship. You know what I mean? But like I said, I am a fan of certain players, you know, certain athletes, you know what I mean? And Desean Jackson is one of them. I've always been a fan of Desean Jackson, you know, especially with us being around the same area and seeing his success, man, from college, you know, playing at Cal, going, you know, getting signed to Philly, you know, and just, man, just coming in with a just a vengeance, you know. Charles D says Steelers have Juju. Yeah, we still got Juju, and that's another one I follow on IG. You know, Juju do his thing, you know. You know, he definitely had a perfect season last year until that little fumble, that little mishap he had. But that's just part of, he took it pretty tough. But I was one of the people telling him, like, man, look, bro, shake that off, man. You didn't won us more games than you have lost us. So you need to shake that one off. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, got to move forward, man. Got to move forward. Desean Jackson has moved forward. He talked about how it was, it was a good little journey in Tampa, but he's moving on. He definitely moving on. You know what I'm saying? Um, Charles D says not Brown, but he's good. Right, he's not Antonio Brown. Matter of fact, Juju like said Tony Brown is the GOAT. Like he considers Brown the GOAT for real. Like Brown is an extraordinary wide receiver, man. Very extraordinary. Fast, got hands, you know, just he's just anybody would want Antonio Brown as a wide receiver on their team, you know. Um, one-on-one, forget about it. Forget about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's another one. He's not like he the most physical, most quickest guy. Yeah, I mean, he's talented. You know what I mean? So that's a tough loss right there. But anyhow, man, I'm gonna shut it down. Once again, shout out to Desean Jackson, man. Wish you nothing but success in Philly. I know everybody in that division is big mad, like the Giants, you know, the Eagles, and Redskins. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas big mad. Y'all already know what Desean Jackson bring, you know, and that division. We never know. We gotta see what's gonna happen. But with that man in that division, man, or that conference, man, yeah, it's gonna be problems. Yeah, Charles D says gave his ass away for a third and fifth round pick. Yeah, I don't know what we doing, man. I'm not gonna even speak on it further, man, because it's gonna get a nigga hot up here on this live stream. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in and the ones that catch the playback, man. You know, y'all subscribe to your boy Black Horseman. You know, mostly do a lot of boxing talk, but here and there, man, I'm gonna definitely go do some you know, may do a little bit of football talk if it's relevant, if it's something I want to speak on. But I gotta really, you know what I'm saying, have a desire to speak on it. But that's really all I got for this one. This nigga boxing mouth says, boys is worried about old ass Jackson. All right. That nigga still, if he start blazing them niggas on that field, I want to hear that old talk. He said, "Oh, boys ain't worried about old ass Jackson." Okay. He sound like he was a big mad about that though. Talking about Philly sucks, Cowboys for life. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Boxing Monster though. Yeah, ride for your team, man. No doubt. But I catch you on the next live stream, man. It's your boy Black. I'm out. Peace.